If you want to know about strength, you just gotta get to it. We fighting fools are all getting to it on the streets. Street Fighter 6.
Yo, what is up, guys? It is Naruto here, and today we're back with another How to Beat video talking about Ingrid. I know it's been a while. I haven't made videos in like 2 weeks. Honestly, I've been playing Power World and like some other games, but I just been playing other games, bro. I'm gonna be so real with you. Like, it's not like, oh, I'm done. No, I just been playing other games. I'm like, oh, that should upload. I just play another game. That's literally what I've been doing, like, legitimately. But hey, we're back making videos here, of course, and we're back making Street Fighter videos. I don't really care about making them necessarily too much because Street Fighter 6 right now is kind of stale to me because I haven't really done anything with the game as of yet. Like, I know I get the game solid, but I'm not saying for a new mechanic, just give some new characters some moves or something, because older characters are just kind of like whatever, honestly, at this point. So, okay, that's kind of how I feel about Street Fighter 6. Like, it's a good game, but I'm like, I'm going to play something else, basically. That's how I feel. But gotta get this video out because Yasmin's coming out. Oh, shut up. Yasmin's coming out soon. So, yeah, and I didn't feel like making an Ingrid character. I'm like, man, that means I have to play it, so I don't want to do that. But hey, we're here, and, you know, gotta figure out this character and get that done. I will be making other videos, of course, too. Like, Devil May Cry videos that I will be working on. I just have to get things commissioned and how I want to go about the thumbnails and stuff and other things. But we'll be working on that, and I do want to get back into the where is the fighting game, you know, whatever fighting game. Where is that fighting game at? So I'll be trying to do that eventually, hopefully. But anyways, how do we beat Ingrid? How do we beat this lady? Well, first things first, what type of character she is a zoner, because, well, bam, you know, obvious is obvious. She be throwing out some fireballs and stuff like that. She's like kind of trickster zoner character, some weird mechanics here, like, for example, this thing, and then teleport, booty bounce, or whatever, just like Hadouken, not Hadouken. Well, it's like actually like the Marvel's Capcom Hadouken, or you can say Final Flash, or whatever you want to say. But yeah, just throwing fireballs and stuff like that. So she's definitely a zoner, an annoying character at that, for sure, but nothing, she ain't crazy. Like, she's not broken. She's just annoying. And I would say if I had to put her in a tier list, if I'd have to guess, with not even knowing, she's probably like, how people talk about it, they talk about her like she's like a solid like C or B tier character, like legitimately. And I think that more than likely is the case, judging by a lot of her things, because she doesn't really have that much plus moves, and if she does, it's really like a setup type of deal. Like, you would have to like do something like this, but you would have to purposely let her do that into your face and not uppercut her or something. So she seems like a okay character. That means they're gonna buff her in the future, which sounds scary. But I think she's like definitely a solid B or C character. So yeah. Now let's talk about the first thing that we always talk about here, which is, well, actually no. Before we do, there is something I will say about her. I feel as if a lot of her buttons, since her fireball is like this, like it has slow startup and everything like that, technically in a sense you could sweep it depending on your character. I feel like maybe like tall enough or something, because it kind of just goes forward, so you could technically do that. I'm not sure if you can do it with Luke, and I don't want to get rid of these recordings here, but like, say for example, if you threw a fireball, she throws a fireball at you in this range, you could probably just sweep her with crouching heavy kick. Like, I know Sagat definitely can, but that's just to show you, like, hey, other characters can kind of deal with her fireball madness. This is just an early thing for, like, hey, I almost forgot about this in my head before starting to record the whole thing, but yeah, because I don't even think I have it recorded after the video talking about this, but yeah, we're not recording, but well, yeah, we're recording, replay thing. So yeah, just for, you know, future reference, if she does this fireball in a certain range, like up close, you could probably more than likely heavy kick her. Like, I think that's something she's weak to, is heavy kicks on fireballs. You can easily do that, because I think her hurt box is extended when she does a fireball. I think it's like Giles exactly too. So Giles is faster, so she's a slow starter fireball. So there you go. Either way, now the actual first thing we talk about in these videos, we do normally setups, or not setups, safe jumps, just to let you know what type of safe jumps she has, so you can just get an identification of what they look like. So I'm gonna do show 2 just like I normally do, and this is one of them. And this is what you can do, and this option, the best option you always can do, is try to perfect parry it. And then normally I say, like, you can try to grab, and if they try to grab, you tech it, and then, like, boom, they're in, like, right there in that distance, like, boom, we're away from each other. So you have an option. You're in the corner, but, you know, at least, you know, you're not getting hit with that. But that is the best option you can do against safe jump, is try to go for a perfect parry, or, you know, depending on the safe jump, they might go for an empty jump, and then they're like, oh, you parry, then you know, you're gonna get grabbed. So just be careful of that. Obviously, if you see them throwing a button, you know, throw that parry out. Obviously, you can block it too, but I prefer you not to, you know, take a little bit drive damage. So I would just go for the perfect parry, or just regular parry. It doesn't really matter, but perfect parry is obviously the best advantage there too. She has a secondary one too, which is just the same. You do the same thing basically, which is, you know, you're just gonna go for the parry as well, or perfect parry if you are able to. I'm not quite the best because I haven't played it in a minute when it comes to parrying timing, but oh wait, hold on, I still got it. But yeah, this is something you definitely can do as well. I wouldn't recommend drive reversing or DPing because it's a safe jump and you'll just get punished. So obviously just sit there and block or go for the perfect parry. Whatever you prefer to do though, you know. Maybe you just want to block it, take a little bit of damage, you know, from your gauge. Whatever you prefer, man. But that's just the best option I feel as if, personally, to me. Now, let's talk about something very simple. Let's talk about her little teleportation. These things, these little bad boys, because people get confused. This one is just obviously a backup, but the other ones, we gotta talk about these because this one right here, this one's actually pretty weak. The one up here is more strong because I think she's +3 if I remember correctly. No, +2. So she can probably, you know, do a grab on you or something, the little strike throw game, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be careful of that. So for an example, I will be doing this one to show you that you can punish this. This one is like really nothing important. Like once you see it, you can literally just hit her for the most part. Like the teleportation, a lot of times if you see her teleport, just throw out a light or something, and then, you know, depending what button you throw, if it's fast, like we'll do a 7. If you can like see her doing it, boom, boom, or whatever. You can fully charge it with Luke. Ooh, I messed it up. You know, just pretend that you can fully charge it with him. But you can do a combo based on what I'm saying. You can stop this. This one is not bad. She's not even really safe. Like she loses her turn, she's -3. So this one's not that terrible to deal with. Now on knockdown, like say for instance she gets like a knockdown or something, she sees she's +44, she'll dash up on you and then she'll give you a reckoning of sorts. So then you're gonna be able to get ready for something, whatever she does basically, because she'll probably just do that. Hey, what's up? What you gonna do? She's +4 right there. So any situation like that, if you see her dash up on you like this off the knockdown, she's +4. So whatever she does, you know, she will have the advantage over you. So just be careful on that. Now let's talk about the booty, little booty thing right here. Badoom. Now this, you don't want to get hit with this because you're in a terrible situation. So obviously, crouching heavy punch will serve you right. It'll do you good. It'll do you justice here. So you can just knock her out of the air. Depending if it is a forced knockdown, which it most likely will be, and whatever button you press, you get a combo. Bagoosh! You know, you see what I'm saying? You do something a little crazy. Ew! Wha-bam! Wha-ba! You know, just do whatever you want, basically. If she does that. This one's a bit easier. All you kind of have to do for, like, when she teleports, since she's a zoner, just watch out for whatever she does, basically. Like, if she does, like, projectile into... then you know what's about to happen, and you don't want to get hit with this one. If she does this one, I think there might be a tweaker. But if they do this one, okay, then you have something to worry about here. And legitimately, if she does this into this, for example, for something, what you can do is, hold up, I'm kind of bad a little bit high key. You could just drive rush the fireball and just get her off of you. Another thing I want to mention here too is she could do this type of fireball. Boom, bam, the EX version, which slams down. Now this one's a bit more trickier because if this does hit you, she will be in a really good position, honestly. Still be +2, but it's kind of hard to maneuver doing this. You still can like drive reversal it, which is always a good option, just to get her off of you. DP, actually, because this depends on like distance mainly as well. Like the lower, if say for instance you're right here, you can't do anything, but if it's up close, you can do something because it's like right on you. So you can EX DP and stuff like that. It just depends on positioning. But if you don't have that, you can go for level 2 and 3. 1 kinda. It's kind of hard to explain. For example, when you do it, like if base. Let me just do base booty. Yeah, base booty right here. If you do it, sometimes if your timing is a little off, you'll trade with her. I notice, or that'll happen too. So it's kind of hard, depending on your character, of course. Like Marissa, she'll just counter that bad boy, but sometimes it just won't work. But You do want to watch out for that. You can level 1, level 2, or the 3 out of this situation, but preferably, you probably want to drive reversal if you don't have a DP. You can, like I said, level 1, level 2, but depending on the distance, it'll change. It'll be harder for you to mash it out. Like, I'm struggling to just get this thing out. Because I'm like, oh, the second hit. Because as you see, there's an opening to do something. That's why I'm getting hit. I'm letting go to just do something, but it's hard. But you can do something. For an example, I will do an EXDP because that's going to be easier for me. So, that's an example. So you can do a level 2 and a level 3. It's just a little bit difficult. So that's why I prefer you to do a drive rush instead. Not drive rush, drive reversal. So, yeah. Or you could just try to perfect parry that and then do this, like, that's I don't even know if I should suggest, like, trying to go for a perfect parry back to back with this one. But you could do that. You ain't gonna see me do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wouldn't suggest that, but you could. And then you'll get a punish, because even just by mentioning these two, they're easy to punish. Like, you can perfect parry this one a lot easier, or just parry it. But if you get a perfect parry, oh, bro. Oh, look at that. You'll be plus 20, so you can just hit her with a command. Well, you could if you think you hit a command grab, heavy punch. You could probably freestyle. Like, hold up, wait a minute. I messed up. You can't do that. But you could probably just do a crouching heavy punch into a combo, basically. What I'm trying to say. And then for the booty bounce thing, this one. I don't know why I'm saying booty bounce. What? I mean, I'm thinking army. I don't know. But yeah, the same thing. You'll be plus 15. So heavy punch into something else, basically what I'm saying. So you do have options when it comes to teleportation. Teleportation isn't really that bad as long as you pay attention. She's a zoner, after all. She's going to try to get you in certain ways. And if it's teleportation, it's going to be probably the butt thing. And if it's the butt thing, you can parry it that way. Or just do it this way and get a combo depending on your character. How you're going to combo, you know. I don't know what you're using. You just have to find out yourself. But there's ways, basically what I'm saying. There's ways. There's ways. There's a lot of things you deal with this. Moving on to the next thing. Hopefully that wasn't too long. Alright. Then we have this little dash and projectile thing here. Now the thing is with this isn't real. A lot of that, so I feel as if a lot of new players probably do this with her more than likely because it looks impressive. But as you can see, I'm just pressing a normal one that just stops her little pixie fireball thing there. It just kind of stops it, or not. I don't even say. Let's say galaxy power or something. I don't know. Whatever she got going on. Since you've got. But yeah, you can just hit a light. So this normal, like, just by itself isn't good. Oh snap. It's heavy. Was it like -4, I believe? Yeah, -4. So when this happens, you can just throw a jab at her and then she'll be kind of cooked in that position. Because this is not a good normal to do. Maybe in a meaty situation that's good for her to do. Like if you're on wake up or something. But even if that's the case, you could just EXDP it or something. Or whatever, just perfect parry it. So just to know, this whole situation and her going to projectiles, you're fine. Like, bro, this might not work actually. Oh wow, it knocked her off the air. That normally doesn't happen. Well, you're cooked. Basically, is what I'm saying. She's cooked. So you have a lot of options to do what you want with this situation. You don't want to do anything super crazy. You don't want to do like a heavy punch. Just a light. Depending on your character, maybe a medium. Like if you do a 6 frame, it's gonna trade. 5 frame. What's Luke's 5 frame again? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. You'll knock her down. So 5 and below, all good. 6, that's where it gets to trade territory. So you know your limits. It's 5 and below. So 5 or 4, basically. But yeah, that's the best way to counter that. Next move we're gonna be talking about here is actually going to be the dreadful heavy kick. This thing is scary. Reason being is, well, it's because it's 2 hits. So if you perfect parry it, I think the second hit actually does hit you if you're not ready to either parry or attack or grab or something. And then also she could just cancel it into her level 2. Now my advice to you is just lock in, just get ready, because there's a lot of things that can happen. This is just a mix up, honestly, with you when this happens on live. This is just a mix up because you can't drop reversal it. I'm trying to drop reversal. And then I would have gotten absolutely cooked. And then say for instance I do this, go for a parry. That's a free grab, and then I get freaking launched into that freaking Johnny Tsunami special move there. And then you can't DP it. Basically what I'm saying is, in this situation, get ready to lock in, bro. You watch what your opponent is doing. If they go for a grab, congratulations. Guess what? They just messed up, because if you tech the grab, it gives you spacing, and then you can deal with this mumbo jumbo, and then maybe you can parry it. Maybe. So that's my best advice to you. Just watch what your opponent's doing, because they can do pretty much whatever they want. It's a mix-up. I don't know every mix-up that this woman has, but just know on startup, you can't do anything. You can't uppercut. You can't. It's best that you don't do that unless they do something wild in front of your face. It's best to just see what they're doing, then go from there. Basically, is what I'm saying. Now, just dealing with the heavy kick in general, if you can perfect parry this, just be ready, because from my understanding too, because I did actually see a Broski video about this as well, is that the second hit happens if you're close to her, but if further away it doesn't happen, unless that was a glitch and it just took that out. And because, you know, I haven't played in a minute and they might have changed that, but oh snap, this is kind of hard. There we go. Yeah, the second hit still comes out, but the good news is on this normal here, oh, you can still grab her midway because you're already done. Basically, you're kind of safe until that freaking heel hits you in the bottom. Basically what I'm saying is, for this thing, the best option is to grab it. You can hit her if she does do the kick. It have to be a 5-frame normal or below, because if you do 6, you'll trade. If you do 7, you just lose. So that's my... Dang, I really can't get this. That's my best advice. I was trying to do it at the same time. Best advice to you when it comes to this thing is to probably just grab, because you can do that, but it's like we're gonna do like a little skeet combo here. Like, no, you just grab her. You get the punish counter. It's more rewarding. All right, next up is going to be your favorite. It's mix-ups. Oh wait, no, not mix-ups. No, we got one more left. It's actually going to be talking about just projectiles in your face, basically. So I actually don't even really need this too much, but we'll keep it for this example, for this one. But if she does throw a projectile in your face, just know, if she does this freaking fire final flash in your face, oh, hold up, maybe I should have did, nah, it's that, I'm pretty sure it still works. Distancing. Yeah, you could just still hit her, like even that was her EX final flash, you can still jab her out of it, for an example, or just DP. Oh, but I got a little confused because I hit her. But that is what you can do. So if they threaten you with a projectile on your face, your best bet is just to light them. You can obviously level 1, level 2, level 3. You can do all that. You can do all that fancy stuff or whatever if you're fast. But preferably, I would prefer you to just hit her with a light, because you can do this. But if she's about to die, go right ahead and do this. I'd just jab her. Boom, boom, uppercut or something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you're good at boom, boom, I guess. But what I'm saying is you can just jab her, though. Waste her out or meet her or something. So go for that option. 4-frame works. I'm pretty sure 5-frame works as well. Just is fine. Just don't go over 6. And you should... Well, actually, can you go over 6? I haven't tried that. Do your thing. Ooh, I don't know about that. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, you can. Yeah, you can go over 6. You can go over 6. Well, at least for this example, for this projectile, I'm pretty sure if I did... Oh, no, it's not alright. Let's do something like that. Yeah, that'll probably work. Boom. Yeah, you could do a 6. Because, yeah, that's easy to counter. You just can't do a 7. So my advice to you, if she does a projectile on your face like that, you can just punish her and get away with whatever vicious monster combo you got on you. That was a terrible combo there. Don't do that. But just, you know, punish her if he does a projectile on your face. That's basically what I'm saying. Anything of this sort, or you'll even see that, don't let her get away with this. Projectiles in the face are not good to do, unless you're like Gal or something. Because most of the time, especially like slow ones like these, like the startup of her is 17, for example, Luke's is 14, you can hit her. Even an EX, same thing. 17 always. So, and even if she does like the bigger one, 18 is worse. So, do not be afraid to hit Ingrid. I know she is opposing because of her orbital strike light beams. So, I get it, but just hit her. You don't have to worry about any of that. That's the main thing you want to do. And for actually for an example now, since I am talking about projectiles, like I said, you can sweep her if she throws a projectile at you. It's easier for certain characters, of course, but if she throws a projectile, like right next to you, you can sweep her like that. For an example, easier character, let's do Elena. She's tall. Do Elena real quick. Elena kind of moves forward a little bit, but that's just an example for a tall character. Or actually, what am I doing? Sagat, probably. Oh, that's modern. Do it from a girl. Boom! Look at that. Boom! Look at that. All right. Lastly, well, actually not. We're gonna change this up a bit here. I do want to show at least one meaty setup that she does have. Then we're gonna talk about something else for like the last portion of the video. So, this is one of her meaty setups that she does have. This one is interesting because there's actually nothing that you can really do about this one from my understanding. But I just want you to let you know that, hey, this is kind of a problem. So this is actually something that she has that's actually good. So this is it. Now in this situation here, she actually has enough time to do stuff. Like, generally speaking, she actually has enough time to do stuff. So you cannot actually DP. You can't draw reversal from the ground. You can't do anything of that sort because she will be safe. So there's nothing you can do. In this scenario, it's kind of hard because, like, okay, I'll just, since the projectile's behind me, I'll just try to perfect parry that or something, or parry it. Well, the thing is, depending on her speed and how the situation is going, she could go for something else midway. Like, say for instance, you try like instantly perfect parry that, and then she goes for the oh dang, how do I switch over real fast? She does that. There you go. Oh, no, I did that wrong. Oops. Does that, and it's like, what if she wants to go for something like that or something? She can. Is basically what I'm saying. She can kind of mix you up here because you're gonna be at her mercy because she'll be plus 32 on this. Now, if the projectile does hit you, then she's gonna get a combo on you that's probably gonna go and send into another mix, more than likely, or she could teleport back. Because I will say this. Well, actually, I'll say that for the last portion. But basically, what I'm saying is, in this situation, there's nothing you actually can do for this meaty setup. Because this is kind of guaranteed, at least from my understanding. Maybe I'm mistaken. If I am, you can comment down below, but I'm pretty positive this is guaranteed because she's throwing a projectile behind you. Now, most other circumstances, when they throw a projectile at you, they do it midway, like, okay, they're in mid-animation. But for her, since how her projectiles are kind of slow, and they're like, hey, once this is done, it keeps going for a second, it's actually a bit easier to our advantage. So this is actually a true setup that you can't really do anything about. You can't drive impact, you can't drive reverse, you can't level 1, level 2, none of that will work, is what I'm saying. So, watch out for this. Just be prepared to see what she does, because she could go for a grab, she could go for a low, could wait, shimmy, you press a button, you get punched with a fireball, get a combo. A lot of things could happen here. You just want to watch out for it, so just be careful of this situation. Now, lastly, I actually wanted to talk about just her as a character, some things that she does have here. So this doesn't really even need a recording for this. So for Ingrid here, like I said, her weakness is mainly, well, actually I didn't bring this up. Her weakness is that her defensive game isn't really that good. Like her biggest shtick is her defensive strat. She actually kind of has the same problems that Alex does a little bit, which is to where if Alex is in the corner, he kind of gets cooked. It's the same thing right here. So you want to get Ingrid mainly to the corner because she is a zoner character. But the thing is, she's the type of zoner, and like once she gets in, you're gonna start getting harassed, but for different reasons. You're gonna get harassed for her. Oh, that's the wrong name. Her. Oh dang, I'm having a brain fart here. Her level 2, for example. Like, oh, I'm gonna do this on you, and you're gonna be in a mix-up or something. Or, oh, since I'm close to you, I can start hitting you with stuff like this. And if you don't know that you can hit me there, I'm going to start punishing you, basically. Like, she'll try to put fake pressure on you. And if you don't know that, you'll be in danger. But if you do, then it's a lot easier to deal with. But then she'll be like, okay, I'll just start zoning you out, basically. I'll start zoning you out. Or she'll hit you with a counter if you like you do something foolish, basically. So she has other options that she can do in her disposal here. That's why I'm like, she's kind of a trickster character. But in the corner, this is where you can kind of abuse her in a situation, basically. So this is where you can apply the best scenario for yourself, because other characters could just like uppercut or whatever, get out of the corner. Her, she actually has to work for it. So you do want to get her there by like pretty much assessing how your opponent plays. Like if they're more zoner based, especially if they do it close to your face, or try to do link like a block string into a projectile, then you can abuse that with a button of some sort or sweep to let you know like, hey, you can't do that with me. You have to fight a bit more cautiously. That's kind of what you want to do with her mainly, is just to be persistent. Like you don't want her to abuse her projectiles, because they are quite annoying. Like she can do some stuff here. Like say for example, a thing that could happen is like she could do a projectile setup here that you normally could punish. Like we're gonna do something like this, right? So boom, boom, fireball, right? Boom, boom, you can jab, right? Boom, boom, jab. Or boom, boom, even bigger punish, heavy kick into whatever else, right? But say for instance she knows you're gonna go for the heavy kick, right? She could do boom, boom, boom. Now the difference there is that I did the heavy version, which is an anti-air. So now you're knocked down, and then she can apply pressure. So it's like a false sense of security, kind of in a way, so that Ingrid players could do if they know, like if they know their true weaknesses. Basically, they can use that against you by just changing it slightly, is what I'm saying. So that's something you do want to watch out for this character as well. But like I said, the main things is that you want to know is like her projectiles aren't really that much of a threat in strings here, so you're not going to see this too much, to be honest with you. If you are going to see something, it'll be something into that more than likely, but even still, that's not safe. So she'll probably want to press a few buttons just to back off of you, or just teleport back to just start throwing projectiles, maybe throw a EX and make it a little bit harder for you to do something about it, like something like this, which I feel as if you're probably going to see the most out of her. That's just my opinion, and then I could be wrong here, but you can let me know down below in the comment section. But either way, that is pretty much it for the Ingrid how to beat video. Let me know if this video helped you or not, or let me know if I got anything wrong, because if I did, I do not mind you guys criticizing me down in the comment section, like, hey, he got this wrong, and hey, this is what you can do or whatever, or this is like actually this plus frame or whatever, that type of deal. But plus frame's going to change throughout the season, but stuff like that, I don't mind, and it helps other people out, because this whole video series is about helping other people, learning how to be the character. But either way, that is pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that being said, hope you guys have a great day, a great night, a great noon, or whatever time zone you guys have at, man, and I will see you guys in the next video.